Namaste. Thank you for joining today. Please practice according to your conditions and your abilities. Remember that practice is an offering, and what we're doing is always to the extent affecting others. So please practice in a way that delivers the best experience possible and avoid going to a place of pain or injury or suffering. This is, of course, not what we want to transmit to others. So on that note, let's begin. Sit tall and straight, close the eyes, bring the attention within. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you are everywhere. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And then God, you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. Om Namah Shivaya mantra. I bow to the inner light. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, 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 Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even better than meditation, more meaningful and more powerful, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation. Do it for the well-being of all. Do it simply because it must be done. spiritual, actually let's start with the mantra for purification, to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know the mantra, just channel the Guru, and through your voice, imagine the Guru is singing through you. You derive all the benefits as though you're chanting it perfectly. If you do know it, do it with conviction and volume so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around us. Try to do it each time we do it in a single breath. We do it 3 times. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtangato Piva Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtangato Piva Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtangato Piva Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sachihi. Spiritual breathing now to connect with the divine within. From the fingertips, inhale down the best, through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the heart, hold the attention in the breath there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, just the breath out. Everything that you pulled in stays within. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale down. Everything you need through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, holding it all in the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the arms, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time, inhale, bring in everything you need, the absolute best of the best. Feel it streaming down through the arms, right into spiritual heart. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it there as an offering to the highest self who resides there. Exhale out through the arms, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your arms down now. So let's do 3 rounds of purifier pranayama to purify the nadis. These are psychic receptors as found all throughout the body. There's countless numbers of them. When they're fully purified and open, you can realize more for yourself, which you can in turn share with others. So we imagine there's a big broom sweeping up all the impurities, and on the exhale, expel them out with the breath. Just sweep them right out of the body. So the technique is to inhale through 4 counts through both nostrils, hold the breath for 12. We apply the throat and a root lock. Exhale out through the left side for 8 counts, 4, 12, 8. So for the breath retention, apply the root lock, contract the buttocks, push the belly button to the front of the spine. Feel as though you're lifting the whole pelvic floor up towards the navel. For the throat lock, as you inhale, breathe in and inflate the lungs, raise the chest. When it comes time for the breath retention, you can therefore bring the chin more easily down in the chest without hunching your back. Try to keep your back straight so you can allow the vital force to pass through more easily. The tip of the tongue from the mouth will also help to seal off the lock, the attention of the space between your eyebrows. Left hand in Jnana Mudra, so as not to dissipate energy on the left knee. Right hand, second and third fingers fold down to the palm. Turn the palm towards you. Thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. So let's begin. Breathe out completely to prepare. Now inhale through both nostrils. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, apply the locks, third eye attention. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out the left side, empty out the lungs. 2, evenly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again through both nostrils. 3, 4. Hold the breath again. All the attention to the space between your eyebrows. 3, 4. All activity of the mind, the body, and emotions are ceased. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out through the left. Exhale. exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more, inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, everything stops, all the attention, the space between your eyebrows. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the right hand down now. Let's chant. Let's make the sound of feet about the pitch of a honeybee. At the same time, we can plug our ears with the index fingers. Make sure the elbows are at the height of the shoulders so you have a good connection. If your elbows are down here, you might not have a full block. So this helps to amplify the effect of the vibrations that you feel in the center of the forebrow. So you try to find a pitch that you can feel right there. The vibrations, imagine, are strong enough to dislodge all the impurities from wherever they're residing in the body, to be carried into the bloodstream, to be carried out of the body eventually. So close the eyes as you do this and just allow the sound to just ride the breath. Do it twice. Get ready, inhale. Plug the index fingers into the ears. Bring the elbows down if you like in between. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, empty out. Inhale again, and we can do the next round. Once you complete it, just take a moment to observe the effects on the body, mind, and emotions. No expectations of what you should or should not observe. No attachment to the results. No judgment as to what you do observe. Just be the witness. So just do a little bit of calming breathing in order to bring the mind to a state of calmness, to help to remove cravings. Alternate nostril breathing. Left hand in Jnana Mudra, no breath retention for this. Inhale through the left, close both nostrils just for a moment, about a second. Exhale through the right. Inhale back to the right, close both nostrils again for about a second. Exhale through the left. So as you do this, you can also apply the friction technique in order to keep the mind occupied so it doesn't go all over the place. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, the breath moves down towards the root of the spine. Exhale back up towards the throat. Okay, so just keep watching the movement of the breath through the body. If you lose your attention, if the mind starts to wander, just bring it back. Left hand again in Jnana Mudra, right hand always, second, third fingers float down, palm towards you, thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left to control the passage through the nostrils. Okay, so breathe up nice, sit up nice and tall, breathe out completely. Close off the right side, inhale down through the left. 8, close both nostrils. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale down to the right. 3, 4, the breath moves down. 6, 7, 8. Close the right, open left, exhale back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, inhale. 3, fill the lungs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Close left, open right, exhale up. 6, 7, 8. Down through the inhale, through the right. 3, close right, open left, exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, down left. Close left, open right, exhale. Remember to close nostrils completely before you exhale, both of them. Down to the right, inhale. Exhale, left. Down, left, inhale. Out to the right. Exhale. Down to the right, inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Down to the right, inhale. And out to the left, exhale. Down, inhale. Out, right, exhale. Down, inhale. Exhale, left. One last round. Down, inhale. To the left. Exhale, right. Down, right. Exhale, left. Right hand back down. Again, just take a moment to observe the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Through the practice of pranayama, the mind becomes expansive and one-pointed. And although that sounds like a contradiction, the expansiveness is in reference to the divine, eternal self, which is infinite in all aspects. That is our true nature. And we try to remain one-pointed on that. Fix your mind on that alone. Rest your thoughts in that alone. And in that we will live hereafter. Of this, there is no doubt. And as that divine essence is present in us, it must be equally present in all forms. So all beings are divine manifestations. Let's celebrate now all the beautiful ways in which God is present with us here in this universe, through all the different beings. Let's come to standing and begin the asana practice. So we'll start off some warm-ups, hands on the hips, and start to circle the head. Roll head around and around. Ears to shoulders, the chin to the chest, back of the head to the top of the back. And then go in the opposite direction. Loosen up the neck. Loosen up all the joints to these warm-ups. Do them with vigor and enthusiasm to attract divine attention. Now the right arm spins backwards. Make like you're winding up the throw ball. And go forward now. And then the left arm. Feels like holding a weight of 5 pounds in the hand to make the arm swing more easily. And go the other way now. Next, arms over the head, take hold of the opposite elbows, bend to the left, to the right. Couple bounces on each side. Wheel circles over the head. That gradually get larger and larger chest and your upper back coming into the movement. If you feel up to do so, you can even circle the whole trunk. Come all the way down. And coming back up, go in the opposite direction now. Again, start with little circles. And then gradually the circles get larger. Maybe going all the way around now and down. And then coming back up, release the arms, shake out the wrists, move the hands very, very fast from side to side. Like get no control of the hands are moving all by themselves. Up and down like the wings of hummingbird, extremely fast. Fingertips disappear. And now, arms outside the body like heavy ropes hitting the body, any which way along the trunk. Loosen everything up. And now come back. Start to bounce with the heels. And nice and loose, arms hanging by the sides of the body. Start to lift the feet a little bit higher. Push off with your toes. Come up. Get the hips right up. Jump calisthenics. Arms heavy and straight, up over the head. And now, the feet, very, very fast. As fast as you can. Feel as though they're raindrops in a storm. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in, breathe in the best through the pores of the skin, right up through the body, through the limbs, through the arms, and the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Good. Arms up to the side. You can hold on to a wall if you need to with your left hand, swing the right leg back and forth. Try to get your knee right to the shoulder, the toes back behind the head. Then on the other leg. And then conclude. The feet back close together, arms by sides of the body. Inhale, come up off your heels, lift the arms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back down. 2, 3, slowly with control. 4. Land the heels ever so quietly. Come up again. 2, charge the legs and the core. 4, 5, 6, and come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull the belly button to the front of the spine. Hollow the area underneath the rib cage. 3, 4, 5, 6, and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Up we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower the chin back down in the chest, an expression of humility. Stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all attachments to the results. Let go of all expectations. Let's do the practice as a divine offering to all beings and honor the Guru within who guides us always. So now let's come to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskar. Hands to the heart. And with whatever you do with the utmost love and gratitude. Raise your arms up over the head. As Dharma says, be grateful even to exist. That is a gift in itself. Belly on your thighs, the hands down, right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the feet. Come into your high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back behind the heels. Glide between the arms, brush the nose, glide moving forward. Roll the shoulders down and back, take the head back. Again, take the seat back, come forward. Push off with your toes, pull against the floor like you're trying to drag the floor towards the body. This will propel the body forward with more power. And again, Come forward between the arms. Roll shoulders down and back, telescope your neck out of the shoulders. Adho Mukha Savasana. Allow the heart to sink, soften the line in the back. And then the right foot comes forward. If that's difficult, lower your left knee down. You can also use your right foot to bring the foot further forward if you need to, if it's difficult to get it all the way to your hands. Left foot comes forward to meet the right, Uttanasana. Come all the way to standing. Reach up and back. Make the modification as you need to suit your condition. Hands to the heart. Engage your buttocks and your back as you go back. And go down, Uttanasana. Left foot goes back. Into the high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. If it's easier for you to come into baby plank and lower your hips to your hands, you can do that. And take the seats back, or glide. Make like a snake creeping through the grass, and coiling majestically. And one more time, take the seat back. Imagine having that boundless range of motion like the serpent. Be regal and wise, fierce and fearless. Adho Mukha Savasana. Try to merge with all the forms. Left foot comes forward. And then feet together, Uttanasana. All the way up again. Hips forward, arch back. Pranayama. Keep going, arms up. Go down. Don't worry about the breath, but try to move in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and uniform. Right foot back. Into the plank. Again, knees down, 3 times, come forward. Blessed are those who can imitate the forms physically. Copy the movements of the serpent. Come back, come forward. Embody all the qualities. 3 times blessed are those who can imitate the forms in all ways, physically, mentally, and spiritually. One more time, come forward. Try to see the divine within each and every being. Adho Mukha Savasana. Soften the line in the back, melt the heart. And then the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push the belly into your thighs. Try to get your seat up a little bit higher, over your heels. All the way up again. Pranayama. Keep on going. Arch back. And go down. Every part of the practice and offering. Left foot goes back. Into plank. And then keep on going 3 times forward. Between the arms. Make like a snake creeping through the grass. Uncoiling majestically. And one more time. All the way back. When you put yourself in the body of the snake and try to see where they're at ease, perhaps you too will find ease. Adho Mukha Savasana. Left foot forward. Eventually, everything keep natural as possible. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up. Pranayama. And go back. Hinge at the hips. Bring the body over your legs, belly to your thighs. Right foot goes back. Into the plank. Ashtanga Namaskar this time. Knees, chest, forehead down. Bring your chest between your hands. And then right through into your upward facing dog this time. Lift your hips and knees away from the ground if you can. If it's too much, keep your thighs on the ground. You can also bend your toes under and just pulse a little bit. Push your hips further forward, your shoulders back, the nose up. Look like a dog howling at the moon. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Sink the heart, pulse here as well. Try to get your chest closer to the ground, your belly towards your thighs. If you're flexible, straighten the forehead to the ground. So you can get your heels down as well. Good. Now the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And all the way up and back. Gracefully go back. Pranayama. And again. Transition seamlessly. You're doing a divine dance of devotion and love. Fold the body down over your legs. The left foot goes back. Into the plank. And then knees, chest, forehead down. Right through into your upward facing dog. This time between upward and downward 3 times. Round your back as you make the transition. Then sink the heart. Work the shoulders. Come forward again. Tuck in the tailbone, round the back. And push the heart right through the center of the chest. Head goes back the other way. Adho Mukha Savasana. Heart comes towards the ground. One more time, come forward. Push hard right through between your shoulder blades and out and back the other way. Adho-Mukha. Look like a dog stretching its back, but more importantly, embodying the loyalty of the dog to its master. Be loyal yourself to serving others through the practice. Good. And now the left foot comes forward, feet together, Uttanasana. All the way up and back again. Pranayama. Raise your arms up, stretch the whole front of the body. This time you come down, bend your knees, land your belly on your thighs, pull hands all the way up. If you can, join them together. Push the belly against the thighs and chest to your knees. If your legs are straight, maybe forehead to your shins. Now the right foot goes back. Back knee down into Kapiyasana. And then right back into the previous pose, Uttanasana. Left foot goes back, right up into Kapiyasana again. Lean away from the leg. Swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath as you bring your left foot forward, Uttanasana. And right foot goes back into Kapiyasana. Let's move on into your high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down, through into upward facing dog, back into Adho-Mukha. The right leg goes up, three-legged dog. As you come forward, shoulders over the feet, just so the foot lands between your hands more easily. With softness, raise arms up, Kapiyasana. Swing your hands behind the back, again, hold your breath and bring your left foot forward so it's done with control. Right foot back, into Kapiyasana, strips the whole front of the body. Right back into Uttanasana. Left foot goes back, reach up. Swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath, left foot comes forward, Uttanasana. And swing all the way back up into Hasta Uttanasana, standing salute. Come back home, Pranayama. Raise your arms up. Go down, bend your knees. Try to get your seat over your heels, head close to your feet. Left foot goes back. Into your Kapiyasana. Arch the back, curve the spine. Into high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Right through into your upward facing dog. Back into Adho-Mukha. Now left leg swings all the way up and back, open up the hip, come into high plank. Swing the other leg up, underneath your right arm, back into high plank. Again, push into your hands, left leg swings up, and back into your plank, and the other way. Open up the right hip, back into downward facing dog. This time we go on. Lift the left leg, open up the hip, and look between your hands, and bring your left foot between your hands. Back knee down, jump down to the seat. Again, make the form of a crescent moon, radiate light from within. Swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath, the right foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing, arch back. And back home, Pranayama. Raise your arms up, reach up and back, and dive down. Keep on moving gracefully like a shapeshifter, noiselessly, gracefully. Fluidly, raise your arms up over the head. Good, circle the arms down now. Inhale again. Lift the hip this time, lift the arms. Drop your seat close to front heel, allow the head to fall back. Raise your arms up, make an expression like you're opening yourself up to the divine grace within. And then open up. Come back into your high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Ashtanga Namaskara. Through to your upward facing dog. Back into Adho-Mukha. Right leg goes up. We're trying to move in a way that doesn't agitate the mind. It doesn't disturb the mind from its ongoing meditation. Raise your arms up. Drop your seat forward. Lift the heart. Circle the arms down. Allow the head to fall back. Come up. Lean away from front leg. Push the lower back up so you don't wrinkle the lower back. And again, raise your arms up. Drop your shoulders. So also the back of the neck doesn't get pinched. Now from here, lean your weight into the right leg, left foot comes forward, Uttanasana. Bring your arms up over your head, maybe in front of your head. All the way up. Standing salute. And back home, Pranayama. One more variation. Raise your arms up, stretch. Go down, bend your knees, Push your belly into your legs and bring your head all the way down, close to your feet, forehead towards or on the shins. Left foot goes back, back knee down. Raise your arms up. This time turn to the right. Circle the arms down. Every posture has a certain consciousness. Tap into it. Every movement even. Look to the right. We'll make an expression of being receptive to all experiences. We have something to give from each and every one. Now back into your high plank. Down we go. Right through into your upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha. Left leg goes up. Bring the foot between the hands. Back knee down. Inhale, rise up. Turn to your left. Circle the arms down. Be open to all perspectives. Open up to your left. One more time. Reach up. Circle the arms down. And from here, look forward. Your weight on your left leg so you can bring the right foot forward. Uttanasana. And come all the way to standing. Arch back. Pranayama. Take pause here for a moment. From the heart, inhale the left from the heart up to the crown. Hold the breath at the crown. Send the love out to all beings everywhere, just like the sun that shines. Its warmth and light and everything. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in unconditional, boundless love for all. And break the pose. Hands down. So let's do a few balancing sequences. Standing on your left foot first. Bring your right foot up. Take hold of the heel. Right into ballet pose. If it's too much, you can't straighten your leg very easy. You can either just do keep your foot on your thigh for a tree pose, or you can hold underneath your knee if you like. Try to bring your leg out as best as you can. Try to have your toes and fingers on the same line, more flexible. Bring your leg up higher, lean to your left. Lift up through the heart. Be magnificent and poised and graceful like a dancer. And now we're going to lean to your left again. Keep your weight on your left foot. Bring your right foot down. Swing it all the way back. See if you can do it without touching your foot to the ground. Bend your left knee, land your belly on your thigh. Make like a diving eagle. Imagine an eagle soaring through the air, skimming the surface of the ocean. And become what you see in your imagination. Press into your left foot. Let's come into Garudasana. Bring your knee up as high as you can. Turn to your left. Push your right thigh against your left. Point your toe. You might be able to hook your foot on the back of the leg. If it doesn't, just keep it out. No big deal. Left arm over the right. Push your elbows together, about the height of the shoulders, and sink down. Like an eagle roosting in its nest, figuring out where to fly this today. And break the pose. Press into your left foot and come back. Try it on the other side. Now anchor down to the right foot. Again, you can also do tree. Just bring your foot somewhere along against the leg, just not against your knee, below or above. Otherwise, take hold of the heel and bring your leg out, or underneath your knee as well. Use your modifications as you need to. You can look up, lift up the heart, offer up the pose. Now from here, let go of the foot. Hold the breath as you make the transition so they're controlled. Bend your right knee, bring your body down. If you need to take your fingers to the ground, that's okay. Try to get your left foot as high as possible, right to the limit. Point the toes to make it look pretty. The shoulders back, the head about the height of the knee. Lower than the buttocks in any case. Good, now press into your right foot, come up with your left leg. Keep it nice and high. Bring your knee as high as you can, so when it comes over your left, against your left right leg, it makes it easier to maybe take the hook. Or forego it if it's not coming. Right arm over the left. Wherever you are is perfect. Just try your best. Effort is always more important than the result. The results will come with practice. And then release. Charge by, turn the palms forward, inhale, imagine the best of us coming in from all directions, up the body, up to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. Share it with all beings, for everything is meant to be shared, remember. So go to the back of the mat. Left foot forward, left fingertips down on the ground, not too close. Give yourself a little bit of distance so that you can, it helps you open up the hip. Stand the fingertips or come onto your knee if you need to. You can do it from here. Or use a block if you have a block to get a little bit more ability to open up. Bring the right foot back a little bit, hips and chest forward. So from above it looks like a crescent moon. Open up the chest to the right. Now see if you can take hold of your leg. If you can't find the foot very easily, bang your right knee right in towards your belly like you're doing this tuck, and then hold the leg just above the ankle. Pull on the leg, try to get your knee all the way up again, and see if you can push your foot away from your seat as well. If you want to keep going, look forward. See if you can come up off all but just the index finger. Or even take your hand on the heart. If you want to keep going, press into your left knee and come all the way up into Nagarajasana. Come to standing. You can even take your left hand back there to the ankle as well. Push your foot away from the seat. If you fall, just come right back up. Sometimes you have to challenge yourself, otherwise in 20 years, as Dharma says, you will still be in the same place. You might lose all your enthusiasm when you don't see any progress. Break the pose. Try it on the other side now. Go to the back of the mat again, right foot forward, right fingertips down. And then lift the left leg, open up the hip, open up the left shoulder, turn your chest all the way to your left, and bring your left foot back a little bit. Try to get as high as possible. Keep the fingers together on the left hand, toes pointed. And again, if you can't take hold of your leg, bring your left knee in towards your chest, take hold of your leg just above the ankle again. It's a little bit closer to the foot. Foot also tends to be slippery. And then pull the knee all the way up again and push the foot again away from the seat if you can. Look down if you want. Continue. See if you can get your hip right over heel so it makes it easier to take your weight up off your right hand until you're just on the index finger. Maybe bring your hand to the heart or press into your right knee on the way up into Nagarajasana. Keep your chest up. You can also bring your right hand back there to the foot and push your foot away from your seat. Try to have your toes roughly about the height of the head. And bring the palms, bring your left foot back down. Charge the body again. Turn the palms forward. Inhale. Imagine lights of every color streaming in from everywhere, up the legs, up the arms, up the spine to the ground. Exhale, send it everywhere. Radiate your life from within to all beings. Okay, one more. Start off with your knees bent. Your hands on the side of the foot. Bring the right knee up as high as you can. Keep your index fingers on the ground or take your fingertips up off the ground. Just in front of your shoulders or all the way up. Hummingbird. The hummingbirds are very small, so make yourself as compact as possible. Now if you can, if you have flexibility, take your hand down, right hand to your left ankle, index finger along the heel. You can see if you can try to straighten your left leg, your right leg all the way up. If it's too much, keep your knee bent, but keep pushing your knee up higher. Fall towards your left toes a little bit. See if you can get your right hand close to your foot, maybe even right on your index finger. Maybe even a hand on the foot. Now bring your hands on either side of the foot, bend your right leg again, bring your heel close to your seat, push out to the base of your toes. Now here we're going to push into the base of the left toes and try to lift your left heel up off the ground. Try to get your shoulders over the fingertips. Push into the ground firmly with your hands. You can see stay doing this to work the core, or so you can take a few hops up. Push in through your toes. Warm up the body. If you have a handstand, you can stay. If you keep your legs bent, it's a little bit easier. Come to a wall if you need to. Look in front of your hands and between your hands a little bit. Good. And come back down. From here, just bring your hands underneath your heels or against your heels. Step on your palms if you like, and then push your seat up. Try to lift your seat as much as possible. Your chest, your belly with your thighs, your knees on your chest and your knees. And then release. Roll your way up. Good. We'll start again. So bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. Fingertips on either side of the right foot as you raise your left knee up. As high as it will go. And then take your fingers up off the ground. Maybe over your head. Head is close to the ground. Now from here, 7 splits. You can bring your right hand on the outside of the foot, index finger around the heel. Left leg goes all the way up, if you have the flexibility. If you push your belly against the thigh, eventually your right leg might straighten. And move your left hand right in close to your foot. Maybe you bring your hand on the foot. Hold your breath as you make the transition. Gaze gently from your toes. Now again, place your hands on either side of the right foot, just in front of your toes. If your hands are too far away, when you jump, it's going to take a lot of energy. And you're working your core better if you keep your foot close to your hands. And then again, push up the heel on the right foot, push into the ground firmly. You can try to push right through the hands right through the ground. If you want, take a few hops up, hold the breath, get buoyant. See if you can come up. If you find a balance, stay. Push through the base of your toes. Keep your legs bent again, close to your body. The more compact you are, the easier it is to hold the balance. And down you go. From here again, step on your hands or just bring your hands against your heels, whatever you like to do. Hold off the elbows behind your legs. Just stretch out the backs of your legs. And then roll your way up. Good. Now stand in the middle of the mat, turn to the right, towards the long edge of the mat. Index fingers in line with your elbows at the height of the shoulders. Step or jump your feet apart. Turn your left foot forward, Virabhadrasana. Try to get your left thigh nice and straight, level with the ground. If you're flexible, go further. Reach with those fingertips. Keep your arms level. And everything about this pose demonstrates the power and the steadfastness, the duty of the warriors. Stay strong. From here, turn on the ball of foot, lift the back heel, right arm up, go to the outside of your left leg for your twist. Right hand pushes, right elbow against the outside of the knee. Maybe you get your armpit on the outside of the knee. Left hand pushes to your right, and then you push down. At the same time, your belly has to come up. So the center of the chest comes to your thumbs, roll the left shoulder all the way back. If you want to take a bind, bring your fingers in towards your wrist, like so, and then use your left hand if you like. Turn more to your left to bring your arm underneath your leg. Your elbows in the space underneath your arm, underneath your leg. Left arm that goes over your back, take the bind. Turn face and chest up. If it's too much, bring your right knee down on the ground. Keep your knee underneath your hips so your legs look like a box. Turn your chest all the way up. So the bind looks like this. With your hands, remember, not the shoulder, in front of the center of the chest. Now from here, come back this way. Sink your seat right close to the front heel, Kapiyasana. Bring your arms up over the head. If it's too much for your shoulders, keep your hands on your knee, push your lower back up and in, lift your chest and go back. If you have your Kapiyasana, rock your shoulders back and forth, pull your arms back. Try to get your index fingers over the back toe. From here, come back. This way. Sink your seat right close to the front heel, Kapiyasana. Bring your arms up over the head. If it's too much for your shoulders, keep your hands on your knee, push your lower back up and in, lift your chest and go back. If you have your Kapiyasana, rock your shoulders back and forth, pull your arms back. Try to get your index fingers over the back toe. bend your hands down. If you keep your seat low, you might eventually bring your foot up and bring your foot to your head. If you know that variation, go ahead. Or you can bring your foot into the crook of the arm. Maybe if you can't take the full bind, you can keep your arms stretched. Or if you can take the foot in the crook of the arm, the fingers that come up to the ears, and then you might be able to find the hand more easily. Push your foot away from your shoulder. Soften the curve of your right arm, so there's no sharp ankles. Break the pause, pull your heel in towards the seat, and then bring the foot down. Turn to the front, left foot goes out to the edge of the mat. Bend the toes under, scooch back and forth a few times. Try to get your knees as far back as possible before lowering it down again. Flatten out the toes. If your hips are low enough, fall on your right forearm. Roll back to your left. Both sides of your hips are close to the ground. If your hips are on the ground, the belly, the pelvis, the belly, the chest can follow. Come right down. Make sure your knees not falling out, nor this type of thing is happening. Your shin is vertical. If you're very low, you can bring your armpit on your left foot, reach around with your left arm, and even go underneath your foot, your leg, your knee. Take your bind over your back. Again, these are just options, not important. The fancy postures mean nothing. Eventually you'll get the chance to experience everything. Whatever you don't achieve in this lifetime, you just continue in the next one. You pick up where you left off. Now break the pose, come back onto your hands. Lean back, your knee is over the back. The hip is over the back knee. You can bring your left foot in if you let your right foot in, and bring your belly down on your thighs. So you might be able to get your forearms on the ground, your chest on your knee, your cheek on the inside of the left shin. Direct your attention where you want to find release. That's where the prana will go. Perhaps here it's in the hamstring. If this is easy for you, you can bring your right foot back in line with your knee. Hinge your hips forward, coming back into lunge, and then start to slide your left foot forward. Hanumanasana, full pose. When you're at your limit, so don't go too hard, too fast. Remember, don't go to a place of pain or suffering. If you can get your hips all the way down, then you can take any expression with your arms if you like, from the heart over your head. This pose is the embodiment of Hanuman's qualities: the courage, the steadfast faith, unwavering faith, and devotion. Everything is possible when you adhere to ethical rules. Now break the pose. Lean forward, press into your fingertips, drag your left foot back, and from here, come back, face long edge of the mat. Let's do Prasarita Palatanasana. Actually, before we do this, bring your hands out, come onto your forearms, lift your chest, arch your back. Now from here, you can bring your hands in, take hold of either your ankles or slip your hands underneath your feet so you can get your head right between your feet eventually. Try not to round your back. Imagine trying to get your chest behind your legs. Push your shoulders back. If you're flexible, you can bring your head on the ground. If you want, you can do a tripod headstand here. If you know how to get into it, you bring your fingertips, your arms on tripod, your head, you might need to move your head a little bit forward to make it more comfortable. Press into your hands. If you can straddle up, go ahead. If you can't straddle up but you can do a headstand, you can bring your feet behind your wrists. Just try to get your feet, toes close to your wrists. Just underneath your knees, press against your elbows. You might be able to pull your toes up away from the ground. And then you can bring your feet higher. Eventually you can go up in your headstand, either with your legs separated, like one leg in front, one leg back, or all the way up, according to your abilities. Stay for a bit. More advanced, you can come onto your fingertips, turn your fingers away, fingers equally spread, and come all the way up off, just the only index fingers, the tip of the index fingers on the ground. Again, according to your abilities. Now get ready to come down. You're straddling down, engage your core as you're coming down closer to the ground. So you can land your feet right in the same place where you started. And then press into your feet, come all the way up. Now, heel toe your feet in a little bit, so the heels are about 2 feet wide. Apart, push your hands into your seat. Bend your knees like you're riding on a horse. Your knees go over your toes, push into your seat, pull down. Easy to lift your chest. You can keep your hands on the seat, keep pushing your seat, pull down at the same time, or bring your hands down. Maybe you can get your hands just under your knees, roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. Push your hips forward, try to straighten your legs. If you're flexible, walk your hands further down. Maybe you can come all the way down to the heels. If you're somewhere on the legs now, your hands somewhere on the legs, walk them on back. Push into your seats, pull down, and come all the way back up. So now we're back, facing long edge of the mat. We're going to the right now, so if you have to turn around 180 degrees, you can go ahead now. And then the right foot goes forward. Virabhadrasana. Get nice and low. Over the front hand, your knee over the 2 middle toes. Strong and steady in your devotion to serve like the warriors. Turn to the front. By spinning on the back foot, and lifting the heel, go to your right. Your hands again in Anjali Mudra. Push the right hand down your left, so the center of the chest eventually behind your thumbs. Turn your right shoulder all the way back, or take a bind if you like. Push through the back heel, make sure your back knee's not sagging. Keep pressing the back knee up, push out to the right, left heel. Feel free to bring your knee down. Make sure the leg is not an angle. It should be underneath your hip if your legs are like a box, if you're doing this one. And break the pose. Come back to face forward. Back knee down. Flatten out the toes on the back foot. Like the point of a crescent moon. Arms go up, over the head if you can. Rock your shoulders back. Take your variations as you see fit. Bend your arms down. Keep your seat low. See if your foot will come into the head. If you can't, if you're flexible, you can take your thumb to the back of the knee. Use your hand to guide the foot up, and then you might be able to get the foot right to the head. Bring one hand to the foot, and then the other. Lots of different tricks come into the poses. Eventually you find your own. Other variations, of course. Go ahead. Bring your knee a little bit to the left. If you're trying to take the swan, so the foot lands in front of the shoulder, and then it's not so hard to get your bind, your arm all the way back, and your shoulder kind of stretched. So bring your foot a little bit in front, and then lengthen the arms. Break the pose. Lizard. Move your hands out, right foot out, left. The hands to the left of the foot. Push back and forth to the left knee. Try to get further back and then lower it down, flatten out the toes. See if you can come onto your forearms. If your hips are not close to the ground, stay on your hands, but keep sinking your hip down. Imagine there's a big weight sitting on top of your seat, and just allow the body just melt underneath the weight. Sometimes you have to create visualizations to help you to go deeper. Now imagine a lizard just basking in the sun, not a care in the world. Fix the gaze of the lizard. They don't blink. Make your mind as unwavering as a gaze. hips back over your back knee. Bring your left toes over to the right a little bit and start with all-encompassing. Imagine trying to get your chest beyond your knee. You telescope your head and chest forward. You can stay there, of course, or whenever, if you're ready, you can swing your left foot back in line with your knee and start to slide your heel forward. It's easier to slide your heel if it's on a slippery surface. And then just bounce a little bit, try to get your hips close to the ground. Perhaps they come all the way down eventually. And then again, you can take your hands wherever you see, wherever you feel is a best expression of devotion. Break the pulse. From here, slide your right foot all the way back, come into plank. Vasisthasana on your left hand first. Turn to your right. Left hand go a little bit to the right as well. Make sure you're not dropping into your shoulder, your hips are not sagging. If this is happening, your left knee can come down. If you have wrist issues, come onto your forearm. Come back to plank, or to forearm plank, go on the other hand. Push into your right hand, make sure your right arm is fully extended. Come back to plank. Now, go back to the right, stand on your left hand. If you have a variation this time, go ahead. Turn on the left foot, make sure your left foot is flat on the ground, bring your foot in a little bit. Your inside edge foot down as well. So toes face in the same line as the rest of your leg. And then push your hip all the way up. Try not to bend your left knee. It makes it easier because the height creates a little bit more ease for the foot to come up. And bring your knee close to your, not way out to the side. That helps, that makes you lose your balance as well. Keep it close to the midline, maybe take hold of the knee. Break the pose, come back into plank. Go on the other hand now. Go to your left. You can either stay there or again move into your variations. Turn on the right foot, inside edge foot down, move it in a little bit, push your hip all the way up. And then see if you can lift your left knee, foot up off the ground to start. If that comes easily, take hold of the knee. Push your hip all the way up. Break the pose, come back into all-encompassing. Lower down on your knees. Sit back on your heels, thighs together, bring your right arm up, and bend at the elbow, bring your hand behind, between your shoulder blades. Try to keep your elbow at the center of the head. Push the back of the head into the arm to keep it in place. So not out here. If you can, try to get right over your head. And if you can join your hands together behind your back. Left arm comes down and up the back. Push into the back of the heart. Lean back. With each inhale, push your lower back further up and in, lift the heart. Exhale, lean back a little bit more, drop your shoulders. Soften the face. Ensure that the eyes are not popping out of the head and the jaw is not tight. Relax. And then come back. Release, no strain, no pain. Other arm. You can shake out the shoulders if you like, and bring your left arm up. Feel free to keep your elbow, your right hand on the elbow to keep it in place, or if you have the mobility, bring your right arm up the back and reach your hands. Push into lower back, lift the heart, lean back. Try not to drop your body back into your hips when you lean back. Chin in, bring your elbow down, and release. Shake out again. Good. One more round of Vasisthasana. This time, other variations or the same. Work on the other two that we've been doing. If you want, this time, go on your left hand, turn to the right. Spin the left foot again as we did. Push hip up. If you found the knee easily, maybe you can reach your foot this time. Take hold of your knee, slide your hand down up to the foot, and then extend. Or you can even go spin on heel of the left palm, the fingers turn towards the center of the mat, and then you bring your other hand aside. Urdhva-dhanurasana. And then turn your fingers back towards face the middle of the mat, keep your hip up, keep your left arm extended, come back to plank, and then go right to the other side. Go on your right hand, turn to your left, and then go to your variations. Toes again pointing towards in the same direction as your knee. Bring your knee up. Take hold of the foot if you like. Or spin on the right heel palm. Fingers turn towards the middle of the mat. Land your left hand beside it. Urdhva-dhanurasana. And then back the same way. Turn your fingers towards the middle of the mat. Keep your hip up. Right arm extended. Back into downward facing dog. Now from here, an inversion, you can even stay here for your inversion of downward facing dog. You can bring your elbows down, stay in dolphin. Try to get your feet closer to your elbows and pulse up and down. Try to get your heels up. The closer your feet are to your hips, the more the hips will come into the line over your hips and elbows. Eventually it becomes possible to lift your legs up. If you want, into your headstand. Okay, so any headstand you like, you don't have to, if you know what you're doing, go ahead. If you need a wall, come to the wall. Your seat on your heels, elbows underneath your shoulders, right in front of your knees a few inches, and then make sure you can take over your arms easily, outside your arms, so that's the right distance. It's this narrow triangle. Interlace your fingers, form a U shape with your hands, and place your hand in the space inside the hands. Your foot comes at the height of the hip, and your left foot goes all the way back behind. If you can, hang your foot close to your seat. Bend your toes back. Then you see if you take your heel away from the wall. Push more into your forearms if you're not comfortable with putting as much weight on the head. Then you'll be able to pull your toes away from the wall as well. But it's always there if you need it. Make sure you're close enough to the wall so that when your foot's on the wall, your leg is still bent. Hips should be over your shoulders. Again, close to the body is the easiest way to find balance. Go into other variations if you know. Take your lotus if you have a lotus. This brings the mind to one pointedness more easily. Push your knees all the way up if you have lotus. Bring your attention within. Fix your mind on the center of the forebrow. The seat of divine perception is there. Now start to come down. If you want, you can come into tripod and then bring your legs down. Either in crow if you have lotus, you're advanced, you can land your shins, your lotus on your arms. And see if you lift your head. And then come back down. And back we go into child's pose. Seat on the heels, one hand down, breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue, relax. Slide your hands in the front, glide between your arms again, into your Bhujangasana. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring your feet to the front of the mat, jumping or walking. Move back a little bit so you can still see. So from here, hands down in front of your feet, kakasana. Bring your shoulders over your fingertips by lifting your heels up off the ground. Push the backs of your arms into the inner thighs, your shoulders with your knees. Your head stays higher than the seat, especially in the beginning. And then if you feel comfortable, pull your toes away from the ground, even if it's just dancing from one toe to the next, from one foot to the other foot. And come back down. Now from here, lift up into chair pose. So come down until your seat is aligned with the knees, and see if you can lift your heels up. Really lock your ankles. Shoulders back, over your hips if you can. Really lift your heels up even higher. And then lower your seat behind heels softly. Roll right into plow pose. Just wriggle a little bit, try to get your shoulders and your hips in the same line. If your feet don't come down all the way, keep your hands on the back. You can stay there the whole time and plow, or you can move your arms a little closer together behind your back. Try to bring your wrists together so your elbows come close together. Bring your hands onto your back. And then see them come up into shoulder stand, Shavasana. Your feet in line with your hips. Move your feet away. Push your hands into your back and push your feet a little bit away from your head so they're not over your head. If you have a lotus again, go ahead into your lotus. If you have a lotus, however, push into your knees, try to get your knees all the way up. As high as you can, higher than the hips. Bring attention to the space between your eyebrows again. Nothing to do, no to go, but deep within, beyond the body, the mind, and the emotions. These are not you. Now bring your legs back into your body. If you have a lotus, you can do your Pranayama. Wrap your arms around your legs. Bring the hands underneath your seat. Your knees on the other side of the head. If you don't have a lotus, back into plowing. Keep your legs extended or bend your knees and drop your knees on the other side of the head. Go within, practice Pranayama. Withdraw from the senses. Close the ears with your knees, close the eyes. To prevent all distractions coming in through those sense organs. Lying back now, palms down. Try to move your hands closer together as you start to roll your back down. Press into your arms so the descent is controlled. Either you can also hold the edge of the mat. And then your seat eventually maybe lands on your wrists if your hands are close together. Stop when your legs are halfway down. And then from here, press into your elbows, lift your back up off the ground. Chest goes up high, top of the head goes down. If it's too much, keep your legs up, bring your legs all the way down to the ground. That would be very fast, like a sniffy dog. Bring your feet down close to your seat, edges of feet line your hips. Either upward facing bow or just slip your head down. Press your hips up, come into bridge pose. Try to get your chest to look like a wall. Your shins should be vertical, your knees behind your toes. If you're doing Urdhva or want to try it, bring your hands on either side of the head, fingers facing away. Lift your seat, push your head a little bit, bring your head up and bring it a little bit closer in towards your feet, turn your head around the other way. Fingers should now be facing towards the heels and lift your head up off the ground if you can. Stretch. your legs straighter, more flexible. Walk your hands closer to your feet. Rock back and forth, lift your heels. Try to get your chest in front of your arms. And then bring it back down. Bend your elbows, bring your head down. Relax on your back. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can keep your left leg bent. Bring your right leg up. Your knee to the shoulder. Hold on to the ankle. If you can't, you can extend your left leg. If you're very flexible, bring your right foot all the way down beside your head. Your knee is pretty much in the armpits. Bring your leg back up. From here, and bring your leg across the chest like you're doing an upside down pigeon. Hold the foot with your hand, or bring your foot in the crook of the arm, and bring the leg across the shin, across the front of the chest. Too much, do half happy baby pose. The knee comes down the right underneath your right arm. However, if you're very flexible, you can bring your foot behind the head. Bring your left leg in. If you need to come into tuck, push the back of the arm against inside the knee. Lift your back up off the ground. You have to push your right hand into the ground, and then so you can get your foot behind your head. And then you can extend your left leg. If you know how to do it, go ahead. Break the pose, do the other leg. So bringing the left leg up, you can bring a right foot in a little bit closer, right foot flat on the ground, take hold of your ankle, bring your knee onto the shoulder, and pull in the leg. Try to get your foot closer to your head. If you can, you can straighten out the right leg, push out the right heel. If you're very flexible, take hold of the foot, so you can bring your foot all the way down. No pain. No, don't go too fast or too hard. Don't go too far. If that's all you think about, the comfort, because you've gone too far, then the mind has no opportunity to come into quietness. Now bring your leg back. Either stay in half happy baby, or bring your left shin across the chest. Take hold with the right hand, or bring it to the crook of the arm, and hug your leg to the chest. And bring your foot back up. Again, half happy baby pose. If you're trying to get your leg behind your head, bring your left arm across the front. Slip your hand underneath your seat, and try to push your knee up as high as possible, close to your ear. Bring your right knee in, also humps to the shoulder. Pushes your hand, try to get your back as high as possible, your shoulders up off the ground, tuck your chin in. You have to really pull your foot behind, close to the ground and to the right, to get your leg behind your head. If you know how to do it, go ahead. Break the pose, breathe in. Breathe out. And then roll back up to seated position. From here, we're going to do, lost my attention. So bring your body up into a squat here. Left arm goes underneath the left leg. The hand goes on the lower back, just against, wrap the left leg as opposed to around the seat. Right arm, take hold of the bind, take hold of lock the fingers, or take hold of the right wrist if you can with your left hand. Push your right hip all the way up, Adho Tadasana. Try to get your right leg straight. If you keep pushing it back, it's really inside the left thigh, and actually your left leg might straighten as well. From here, if you want to come up into Burning Paradise, you can bring the right foot closer, pull against your left thigh, and come up. Nice and steady, all the way up. You want to have your shoulder very close to the knee. If you can extend your left leg all the way up. Lean to the right. Otherwise, do ballet pose. Again. Good, break the pose, come back into your squat. And then to your right. Lift your seat just as much as you need to get your right arm underneath your leg. Your hand comes on the back of the right side. Take hold of your wrist if you can, otherwise lock your fingers together. And get your left hip all the way up. Try and keep bring your left leg all the way straight. Push against the inside of the knee with the right shoulder, back of the shoulder. If you can, walk your hand up close to your elbow. This is when you come up into your bird of paradise. Makes it a little bit easier and keep your knee with your shoulder. Now if you want to come up, go ahead. Press into your left foot and come all the way up. And if you have the flexibility, your knees close to shoulder, you can bring the leg all the way up. Again, always ballet pose is an option. Good. And then bring your foot back down. So from here, roll back down. Down onto your seat. Left leg extends, right foot on the outside of the shin. Right hand behind the back, twist to your right. Your arm to the outside of the thigh. If you have other variations, you can go ahead. You can bend your left leg if you like. Make sure you're not sitting on your heel. Both sides of your seat should be down. You can take hold of the heel with your left hand if you like. Your left heel. Turn. Push the right arm right at the center of the back, against back. Revolve around the right arm. Look over your shoulder. Make sure your back is straight, especially if your leg is extended. Sometimes this ends up happening. This doesn't give you a twist. It's more lounging than anything. So keep your foot a little bit further beyond the knee and really push your lower back up and in. Pull the left knee beyond the right edge of right knee beyond the left edge of the body. Break the pose, go to the other side. Cross your legs. If you like the full Adho Mukha Svanasana with your right leg bent, your right foot on the outside of the left, your right heel on the outside of the left hip, or extend your leg again. Right arm up, go to your left. It's not just the eyes that turn. You feel a twist starting at the base of the spine, moving all the way up. Actively push again against the back, the outside of the left knee, so it goes beyond your right edge of the body. Pose, lie on your back for Shavasana. Make sure your feet are at least the width of the mat, feet falling away, the arms beyond the edges of the body, palms facing up in a gesture receiving. Allow the whole body to relax. Everything feels completely loose and relaxed. Sinking into the ground, shoulders, back, the head. Imagine the best coming in now. It comes in full force as a result of your offering. For when you act in a way that's in alignment with the ethical rules, you create positive karma met with good circumstances. Every action has a reaction. When you see just the good, positive reactions, why wouldn't you be motivated to stay in this state of contentment? Say to yourself the following sentence 3 times mentally to really anchor in your heart and mind. I see divinity within each and every being. Or divinity surrounds us and is within each and every one of us. And when we see God, when we see the divine grace within each and every form, how can we want to inflict harm and suffering upon them? We want to take that intention out into our day-to-day lives as well. Try to see the divine within each and every being in all your interactions. Exercise love and compassion to all beings. See your pets, see all animals as your children, your pets, your own pets. See all young people as your children, see all your contemporaries as your brothers and sisters. See all your elders, all the elders as your parents. Treat them all with respect and love. So let's come back to seated position and close the practice with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. So have a great day. Hope to see you soon. Much love.